Enthusiasts of sister spouses have long examined Kody and Robin Brown for their on-screen conduct, and late episodes have intensified these worries. A developing fragment of watchers accept that Kody and Robin conspicuously lie on camera, offering stories that conflict with past proclamations, irregularities in their activities, and saw endeavors to control the relational peculiarity. From monetary choices to their developing associations with different spouses, fans have brought up various inconsistencies that recommend an organized rendition of occasions intended to safeguard their picture and impact inside the family. 1. The monetary secret. One of the most disagreeable focuses among fans is what is happening encompassing the earthy-colored family, especially Coyote Pass and Robin's far-reaching home. Throughout the long term, Kody has regretted the family's monetary battles, referring to an absence of assets as a justification for slowed-down development on the property intended to house every one of the spouses. However, many fans have addressed how Robin and Kody figured out how to fund their extravagance home in Flagstaff when cash is supposedly close. In interviews, Kody frequently asserts the family made aggregate choices about cash. However, fans have highlighted problematic explanations where Robin seems to focus on her family's requirements over the gatherings. This, combined with Kody's hesitance to sell Christine's home rapidly after her takeoff, leaves fans estimating about the straightforwardness of their monetary cases. 2. Bias and close-to-home control. Another significant scrutiny rotates around Kody's undeniable preference toward Robin, which fans contend he denies or makes light of out in the open. While Kody frequently demands he adores every one of his spouses similarly, his activities recommend in any case. In late seasons, watchers have looked as Kody invests most of his energy with Robin and her kids, dismissing his associations with Mary, Janelle, and Christine. During confession booths, Kody and Robin have both denied partiality, painting themselves as casualties of misconceptions. In any case, fans feel that their endeavors to rationalize Kody's non-appearance from different families just develop the view of deceitfulness. This has prompted allegations that they utilize close-to-home control to legitimize their activities and sideline different spouses. 3. The coronavirus gap. The coronavirus pandemic filled in as an impetus for the overwhelming majority of the family's cracks, with Kody carrying out severe conventions that Robin's family appeared to follow. Notwithstanding his cases that these standards were for everybody's well-being, watchers noted irregularities in how the rules were authorized. For instance, Kody would not visit Janelle and Christine's homes because of claimed rebelliousness, however kept on remaining with Robin. When addressed, Kody and Robin demanded that the principles were fair and fundamental. At this point their clarifications frequently went against what other relatives said in interviews. This persuaded fans to think that the pandemic was blamed so as to additionally confine Robin as Kody's essential buddy. 4. Robin's job as the person in question. Robin has frequently situated herself as the misjudged spouse, guaranteeing that different wives reject her endeavors to make solidarity. Nonetheless, fans have become progressively wary of this account, contending that her activities frequently go against her words. While Robin regularly talks about believing the family should mend, watchers have brought up minutes where she seems to fuel pressure. For instance, her sorrowful confession booths about being excluded have been compared with scenes of her favoring one side with Kody against different spouses. This clear twofold standard has driven many fans to blame her for playing the casualty to acquire compassion from watchers and keep up with her inclined toward position inside the family. 5. Christine's flight and its consequence. Christine Earthy Colored's choice to leave the family was a critical second, and fans have taken apart Kody and Robin's responses widely. While Kody openly communicated shock and pity, watchers saw that his disposition frequently seemed to be pompous and, surprisingly, hostile. Robin, in the meantime, depicted Christine's flight as a disloyalty, guaranteeing it harmed the family hopeless. Fans, notwithstanding, noticed that Christine's purposes behind leaving, feeling disliked and unsupported, were steady with her past assertions, while Kody and Robin's reactions appeared to be more centered around controlling the account. This prompted boundless hypothesis that their on-camera responses were less about authentic inclination and more about safeguarding their picture as the dedicated couple. 6. Online entertainment versus reality. Off-screen, online entertainment has turned into one more milestone where fans dissect the legitimacy of Kody and Robin's cases. While other relatives, as Christine and Janelle, have transparently shared their battles and wins, Kody and Robin keep a more organized internet-based presence. Robin, specifically, has confronted analysis for her absence of straightforwardness, with fans blaming her for keeping away from responsibility by remaining quiet about disputable themes. This distinction between their public personas and the crude feelings showed by other relatives just energizes the discernment that Kody and Robin are not being completely honest about their lives. 7. Control of the story. Fans likewise accept that Kody and Robin have an unbalanced impact over how the family's story is depicted on Sister Spouses. Numerous watchers feel that new seasons have zeroed in vigorously on their viewpoint, sidelining the voices of different spouses. This unevenness has prompted allegations that Kody and Robin utilize their status as the focal couple to control the story, projecting themselves in a better light while decreasing the battles and commitments of Mary, Janelle, and Christine. And the allegations of deceptive nature evened out against Kody and Robin. Earthy colored feature the developing separate between their on-screen depictions and the view of their crowd. While they keep on guarding their activities and expectations, fans have a few lingering doubts, analyzing each word and activity for indications of irregularity. Whether these reactions are totally fair or intelligent of altering decisions stays questionable. However, one thing is clear: the breaks inside the earthy-colored family are as much about discernment and trust as they are about polygamy and connections. As the show proceeds, the strain among Kody and Robin's story and the crowd's translations will probably stay an essential issue of conversation, keeping watchers connected with and scrutinizing reality behind the dramatization. News broke as of late that a nearby partner of Sister Spouses star Kody Brown, an individual polygamist who has been a common figure in conversations about the earthy-colored family's way of life, was captured on charges of aggressive behavior at home. This disclosure has sent shockwaves through the polygamist local area and reignited banters about the hazier sides of plural marriage. Devotees of the show and pundits of polygamy the same are taking apart this turn of events, scrutinizing the job of force elements, control, and mystery inside polygamist families. Earthy-colored's companion. Kody's captured companion, whose name is kept in starting reports, has been depicted as a persuasive figure inside a conspicuous polygamist bunch. Throughout the long term, this individual has supposedly filled in as both a friend and counselor to Kody, giving direction on exploring the intricacies of plural marriage. His association with the earthy-colored family was infrequently indicated during episodes of Sister Spouses, yet was rarely completely investigated, leaving watchers inquisitive about the degree of his impact. Openly, this companion depicted himself as a resolute backer for the polygamist way of life, underscoring its true capacity for concordance and profound satisfaction. Nonetheless, late occasions recommend an upsetting disparity between the standards he embraced and the truth inside his family. The capture: what was the deal? As per reports, policing were called to the companion's home following an emergency call put by one of his spouses. The guest affirmed that a contention swelled into actual viciousness, leaving the casualty with noticeable wounds. Officials on the scene purportedly found proof validating the claims, remembering observer explanations and actual imprints for the supposed casualty. The capture has exposed worries about the elements of plural marriage, particularly in networks where man-centric society and male authority are vigorously underscored. The episode has additionally brought up issues about the assurances accessible to ladies in such game plans, especially when they feel caught by strict or cultural tensions. Kody earthy-colored's response. Kody Brown, known for his straightforward safeguard of polygamy, still can't seem to give a public assertion with respect to the capture. Notwithstanding, sources near the family propose that Kody is profoundly tangled. On one hand, he might want to reduce most, if not all, connection with his companion to protect his own public picture. On different, his devotion to the polygamist local area could propel him to address the matter inside as opposed to freely. Aficionados of Sister Spouses have conjectured how this advancement may be tended to on the show, if by any means. Kody's quiet on past debates, including his colleagues, has persuaded some to think that he might stay away from the point through and through. The effect on polygamist people group. This capture has started extreme conversations inside polygamist circles about responsibility and misuse. While advocates of plural marriage frequently feature its otherworldly and familial advantages, pundits contend that the power awkwardness inborn in such courses of action can make conditions ready for double-dealing and misuse. The capture has loaned weight to these reactions, with many bringing up that the absence of oversight in shut polygamist networks permits victimizers to act without any potential repercussions.